issues here as per usual.
Hang on.
What are you doing?
I'm going to show you.
Oh, you're doing a live?
Yeah, I'm going to. But I'm going to do this.
You don't even have to wait till the episode's released next week. You can just get the preview.
Oh, that's checking the connection.
How's this for a start? We are now live. So folks, here we go. Kate and Tom.
No offenders are awake at this time.
But what I'm here to say is we're recording for next week, but the four people that do normally tune in, you'll realise there is no episode today.
We're coming to you from the future.
We're coming to you from the future, but no episode today. See you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye. How do I turn it off now? I dead set don't know what to do. Ben Pitto. Hi, Ben Pitto.
Just put
See
it
you
in-
later, mate.
just put it in your
Three
back.
people have joined our live.
Don't take it into the bathroom with you, whatever you do.
Put it into your back pocket.
Yeah, I don't know. We're leaving. My glasses are fogging up. I'm that excited. I'll work out how to turn this off, and you can watch this back later. Bye for now.
Actually, Dill's mum rang her mum, so Dill's nan, to organise breakfast on the weekend, and thought she'd hung up, and then so then she's telling her so Nan and Pop are talking, then going, "Oh, Kate wants to do breakfast," and then Pop's going, "Well, I don't know why she doesn't just bloody come here," and Nan goes, "Yeah, well, I can cook, bacon and whatever other shit she likes to eat on the weekend." All of it recorded and sent through to them.
And apologies to those listeners who heard that story several weeks ago.
But I've got another one. They didn't hear it. I had a patient call up on Friday, same deal. He's like, "I just want to book an appointment." Thought he put the phone down, didn't. And then it was like 2 minutes of all this chat about, they had tubes down me bloody throat. That's why my throat's still cooked. And then trying to figure out where it's in Cook's Hill. And then he went through every other hill in a 200-kilometre radius. Tyres Hill. I think it's Tyres Hill. That's where I'm going.
Have we welcomed people to the Two Monties podcast yet?
No, we did it a couple of months ago when they were on. They'll be right.
No.
Yeah, we're permanent fixtures now.
Not them, people listening, so they go, "Welcome back to the Two Monties," like that part.
Welcome back to the Two Monties
You were-
podcast,
You were,
listeners.
having
Busy.
you were having a senile moment.
Yeah, very good. All right, great.
Welcome back again,
Introduce our friends.
Kate and Tom. Hello.
Hi, a pleasure, a delight.
That's enough from you.
Good to be
Tom's
here.
going to talk.
Kate's got control of the mic, so, I won't get a look in.
I think the same thing happened last time, if memory serves.
No, we're all for conflicting perspectives on
Conflictual.
Yeah. Is it conflictual or conflictual?
Conflictual. I think
That's
it's conflictual.
Yeah.
Where is Will? He hasn't been in. But we need him back.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We'll just be happy with what we've got.
Yeah, moving on to new guests. Where's Will?
Hi, we're the
These
poor
ones are
man's
shit.
Will from Euphoria.
Yeah, so as usual, so we're back. We were supposed to be in the back in Shout, but there was some technical issues there that we no need to go into.
Yeah, no, shout's fine. I just couldn't organise a route in a chook farm. Chook raffle in a brothel. No, I don't.
Wowza. And so, as usual, we don't have a lot to talk about, and we've invited Kate and Tom on, and then I just said to them, obviously you've driven from Sydney. We won't have you on for one. We've got nothing to talk about. How about being on for 4 episodes? So strap in, everybody. This is just going to be one long episode spread over 4 weeks.
We have lots of opinions.
Excellent.
By we, I mean me, and Tom has gentle, different opinions.
Sometimes. Just about things outside of your professional, but professionally, rock solid team.
I mean, yeah, I think we've been...
Absolute
Been
confidence.
working.
I really set her up to knock that out of the park, and she just went, not so much.
It's like Lofty off Bob the Builder. Oh, yeah, I think so.
It's our differences that make us a good team, though.
Oh, very good.
You need
Put that on a
yin and yang.
T-shirt.
You need it. I mean, we keep each other in check, and that's really important.
I completely agree. Everything with what Kate said.
Hang on. I genuinely feel like we're on the fucking couch of maths.
Yeah, no. Also, Tom,
And the relationship expert, Monty, now
Why?
weigh in.
Because there's
Tom,
two
blink
really
twice if you need
rural
help.
celebrants on the couch. Is that why you feel like we're at maths? They just pulled two
I
random
don't know,
celebrants?
that was just a bit too wholesome for our normally unhinged.
Yeah, blink twice if you need help.
So many unhinged opinions. I actually wanted to talk to you about a scam I had run on me by a few brides in the last season.
Really? Let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
As in,
Let's
they did
go.
it together, or
As in, basically, so I have a few couples who, for legitimate reasons, don't want us to put up behind the scenes and
Sure.
stuff like that
Yeah,
on
yeah.
social media.
Yep.
I respect it. If they're in childcare, if they're in defense,
Yeah,
or if
yeah,
they're
yeah.
in some secret government job, I'm not going to put their faces on
Yeah,
our
yeah, yeah.
Instagram. But a lot of our couples know that we do a behind the scenes. It's not part of our contract. It's just something we do so
Yeah.
that they have a little memento of the day. But
Socials and stuff like that. Yeah.
it promotes us. That's why we do it. And so these couples knew that I'm throwing like a good 10 to 14 hours behind doing an edit for them. And then all of a sudden I have such a elder millennial move there.
I know.
Good on
No,
that.
wait, Gen X, thanks very much.
oh gosh, I've got to take my tablets.
I took them before I came.
Are you sure you're remembering that correctly?
No, I did. You know why? Because I forgot them yesterday. I'm going to go to the races this afternoon and we'll probably forget a number of things. And so I took them before I left.
You need a Webster pack.
You know why? You know what I took? Allopurinol. You know what it's for?
Yeah.
It's preventative.
10 points.
Preventative. I take it every day so I don't get gout
You know
anymore.
what he's having at 9:30 in the morning? A beer.
Yeah. Well, that's why.
This is correct.
I also wasn't going to have a beer, and Tom was offered one and said, "Yeah, I'll have one." I was like, "Well, fuck."
I think we'll do a little bit of Kate's story this episode. And then the next episode. And by episode 4, she will have slaughtered us all on
Lincoln,
the couch.
Lincoln, cut all of that out, and we'll go back to Kate.
No.
I love how you guys say, like, cut that. That never.
Two brides walk into a bar. Yeah.
No,
Anything
that's the
else.
joke.
But the fact that every time you're like, okay, well, if we're cutting that, we'll also sit
Also-
here and wait for a pizza on Uber Eats, and you do for 30 minutes.
Yeah. No, can I also tell you? Here's a little, a bit of inside baseball. Holy
Go
fuck!
to hell!
How dare you?
Would it even be a podcast?
The youngest bloke in the room. That's the
If
youngest
Aaron-
man in the room. I'd like. Oh, well, not in the room. On mic.
Harren leaves every 5 minutes, otherwise it's not an episode of Two Monties.
I'm podcasting.
I'm getting-
Who is it?
Sharon.
Why did you come back to have this conversation?
Well, it's no better than Kate's shit story.
Oh my god!
Sorry, I gotta go. All right, hooroo.
Bye, Sharon.
Sorry, could have.
I mean, the fact that you left to take the call and then decided halfway through.
back, yeah.
Oh no, everybody needs to hear this.
Well, I was worried I was going to have to play Operation this afternoon.
So-
Otherwise, we wouldn't get even like 60 straight seconds of footage of him being here if he didn't take the call.
And what I
on
was
live.
going to say is, you saying, we say cut that out and then it never happens. It does happen. Just the things that actually get cut, you never hear any of that part. That has happened several times recently.
There's nothing else that you could cut to make this a more innocent.
Yeah.
Actually, have all the bits that have been cut, are they saved somewhere?
I'd make a super cut of just all the
The
things.
bloopers reel.
It is not. No, they're not even blue. They're just things that are either slanderous or fucking completely fucking.
It's like the Jimmy Carr. Like I've already said the joke that's going to get me cancelled. We've already said the thing that's going to get us killed. Yeah.
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 Oh, we wanted to sack Lincoln like 2 years ago, but we just can't. We can't do
for
it.
legal reasons.
Sorry, back to your story. There were
Righto. So behind the scenes.
two brides walk into a bar. Yeah.
No, so there's behind the scenes stuff. Some people don't want it because they've got jobs that don't allow for it. You
Yeah.
respect that, but a lot of brides and couples, no.
Yeah, so these were. Oh no, there was one groom couple who got this out of us too, but they were requesting that I put up these edits, and some of them would be like 25-minute behind the scenes videos, and then
Requesting that you put them on your socials.
yeah, so that they would have a video that they could share or go collaborator on.
They were asking, when is our behind the scenes thing going up? Because
So they're just expecting that that's part of
Yeah.
what you offer.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is I'd do these edits and then a day later they would come to me and say, oh, thank you so much. I need you to delete it now. And I'd be like, why? They'd be like, oh, someone's in the footage who wasn't meant to be at the wedding, or, oh, there's kids there that we don't want their faces online. I'm like, fair, cool, great. And then I found out that they were in brides groups online on Facebook and stuff saying, hey, find a vendor who also does complimentary content behind it, and then get that content, and then you don't have to get a content creator and you don't have to get a videographer. So they were screen recording the videos I would make and then asking us to delete them. So we weren't getting any benefit from it, but we were putting the effort in on the basis that it would get us better marketing. And I had to delete 10 videos from 10 different weddings.
You're kidding.
And I went to one of my brides and went, you loved us. Why are we getting scammed this way? And she said, oh, it's just a really common thing that's happening now, and we talk about it in groups.
Wow.
So I had someone come clean with me. And so from now on, we just do our social media differently. And I apologize to all those brides who've missed out on getting a full
But not
behind the
those 10
scenes
bitches in the fucking group thread.
from some other people who kind of let us down because they wanted free video.
Which is essentially,
So underhanded.
and it's essentially what, it's everything in life where people are doing something nice or good or whatever, and the 1% fucks it for everybody.
Basically. But since I've changed up the way we do things, we're not getting scammed anymore, and it's it's good. And
But then
everyone's
surely,
like that.
but surely you just go like on your, initial onboarding, whatever you do, go, are you happy for me to share behind the scenes footage? And they either say yes or no. And if they say yes,
Yeah, I check before we
but
post.
no, but that's what I'm saying. And if they say yes, that's the end of it. Like,
No, they come back and they say delete it, take it down, whatever, and
no, man,
I mean,
I'd be going.
we
I'd be
could
going,
say, nah,
you've
bug
ti-
ya, but-
you tick the box. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and
And
we, you could
particularly if they've
100%
already
do
paid
that,
their
but,
invoice.
But good guy White Clover over here. Just
Yeah,
goes,
yeah. And I
oh,
get,
of course. No,
I get
yeah, no,
that
fair
too.
enough. I get
I
it.
get
but
that
yeah,
too.
No,
It's a shame
It's a
that
pain in the
already,
ass.
it's after the fact. Like,
Yeah.
it'd be good if it
Yeah.
always happened before the gig, so that
Yeah.
you could turn yourselves into a
Or-
human jukebox.
Yeah.
Like, you just stop singing halfway through a song until they put more cash in your pocket.
I'd love to do that.
Pay up, motherfucker.
We've had people say, "Oh, do you take requests?" I'm like, "We do," but the couple have said, "Oh, only take requests if they pay you." I'm like, "Okay, that sounds good."
They've said only take requests if they pay us as the couple. So if the couple are
well,
like,
the couple could
no
do it
nut
too.
bush, no Macarena, but someone really wants it, if they put an extra $200 in the wishing well,
Oh.
then the couple will come
Fuck
over
no,
and say,
Macarena is not
"Let's
worth
go."
$200. That is a $10,000 song request
$10,000
at a fucking wedding.
It's worth $200.
That is
Pay me $200 and I'll play it.
putrid.
Tommy's not the DJ and will not do that.
And Nutbush too. Yeah, no. I would want to be paid a lot more than $200 to
Look, I don't care for them either, but I guess there's an argument to be made that like if it's the crowd and it's going to get 50 people on the dance floor who gives and the couple don't give a
It's
fuck.
highly divisive.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, it's not my jam, and I think I fucking hate it, but there's certain crowds that will fucking eat it
Yeah,
up.
but also people forget. They go, I hate that song. But do you hate that song when you're red wine drunk at 12 midnight?
yeah.
No, you love that
And
song
you're line dancing
when you're
with
blind.
60 other guests.
I tell you what song I hate
What?
with a passion, sober, drunk, whatever time of day.
This will be good.
Love Shack. Oh, fuck's sake.
I hate Whip It.
Adelaide.
famous line dance
Who the
version.
fuck calls from Adelaide?
Scammers.
Someone, shall we?
No. Oh, is it still ringing?
Yeah. Oh,
No, you should put the new.
you just turned it off silent, didn't you?
yeah. Have you? Do you not have call screening on? Like it's an Apple initiative now,
Nah.
where they have to. It goes like
Say your name.
say
Yeah.
your name and what it's about.
Yeah,
You know, I,
no,
know,
I should.
I get like 1/10 the calls now.
Yeah, but it's crazy because I've made many calls and the brides have been like, oh, sorry, your phone voice sounded like a scammer, so I didn't realize you were trying to reach me.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Save my number.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm your wedding planner.
Yeah.
You're doing the content for me for free.
Actually, speaking of, that's something on my list about call scammers. So occasionally I'll answer it. Like if I'm sitting around, I've said this before, if I've got nothing to do and it rings and I know it's a scam and I'm like, fuck it. You know, because essentially,
Something to do.
if you waste 5 minutes of their time, that's 5 minutes they're not fucking someone else's day.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if I don't, and I know, I nearly like.
You're like The Beekeeper.
Yeah, that's right.
Possibly the worst movie ever made.
No. How dare you?
Beekeeper.
There's
So shit.
No, it's not great, but there are many much worse movies
I
than The Beekeeper.
froth Jason Statham.
Everybody froths Jason
But
Statham.
I was genuinely excited, except the trailer was every good bit from the entire
Yep.
movie.
Yeah,
There was
it
nothing
was.
better than the trailer.
You must be fucking joking.
It's just him in a new profession each
Yeah.
week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alert!
I'm
Alert!
the
Everyone
I'm
in
the
the building.
mechanic.
There's about to be a fire.
Yeah. Now I'm the mechanic.
No. Well, and speaking of pommies and scam, so I'm throwing it in pommy voices and
Yeah,
scammers. So phone rings and I go, fuck it, righto.
So do you be Pommy?
No,
Who's vacuuming?
I don't know.
That's the new ringtone.
Wait, no one here.
Cheryl, you can go home.
And so, yeah. Anyway, phone rings. It's obviously some number I don't know. And it might have even gone to call screening. And it was like, this is a federal cybersecurity. I was like, fuck it, let's go. And so look, I don't want to cast any racial aspersions, but when you take it.
All right. Yeah.
But when you answer a scam
And
call,
we're off and racing.
when you answer a scam call, you expect them to go, "Hello, is this Monty? My name is Daniel. I'm from the Microsoft blah blah blah." Right? So there's an expectation of
Sure. Yeah.
what
Lincoln's
it
hovering
might
over
as well
the.
have been Jason Statham. Yeah, hello, is this Monty? And I go, and I'm like, oh fuck, hang on, whoop, I'm sit up straight. Whoop. Hello,
Hang on a minute.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from the cybersecurity unit of the blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh, hang on, what's happening?
You got flushed.
I did, but I was like,
Are you a little bit?
no, but it was a real London,
It's
and
him.
I was like,
It's Jason Statham.
but I'm like,
He's called me.
no, it wasn't. It sounded nothing like that. It was just a
30
London
seconds
accent. It
to
was
get
only
it.
talking about Jason Statham. I pretended to do one.
Are you going to
But yeah,
protect
so
me?
the guy full London accent
Yeah.
about how he was in the federal cybersecurity thing and
Hello, King. You're fucked, chat.
You know,
yeah.
you know that people are using AI voices on the
But
line,
I reckon
right?
that's what it was. Oh, empty. Good one. But so for
This couch has been through enough.
Yeah.
I never thought of that. Yeah. But now that makes total sense. But I was like, I was thrown for a microsecond because it just wasn't the typical whatever. And then I go, and he's like, so your crypto account's been hacked. Your crypto, it's turned up in a online thing. Your address is turned up. But all in this very authoritative English accent. Yeah. And then I was just like, and I do have a crypto account, which is essentially dormant because I did it for like 3 minutes and went, what sort of fucking idiot does this? And so I was going, oh no, that sounds terrible. He goes, yeah, so if you could just give me your login details. And I'm like, give him a login detail. And I just kept like, just on and like repeating the question over. And he eventually hung up.
I always just agree with the transactions. They're like, did you wire £8,000 to this account? And I'm like, I did. Yeah, I'm
Yep.
just waiting on my purchase. And they're like,
Yeah.
we didn't think this far ahead. And they just hang up on me.
Yeah.
I had one.
No, so I was just going to say, I do that, like when I said before about the, yes, hello, my name is Matthew. I go, what's your name? Matthew? That seems unlikely.
I had one the other day, and again, genuinely thought it was a scam. But they don't do private numbers now. It's a fucking mobile.
Well, that's what I said.
Like an
when you
Aussie-
said who rings from Adelaide, it's
Yeah.
a scam. They clone numbers.
But anyway, so mobile rang somebody of the Asian persuasion on the other end. It was the ATO, or so they says. And
they say.
I was very blunt. And it's like, but it wasn't, there was no purpose for the call. It was all, can you confirm your birth date, fucking address, blah, blah, blah,
How
blah,
far
blah, blah.
down? How many details did you confirm?
And about 2. And I was like, hang on, what's this about? I need to confirm your identity. I was like, no, you don't. You can just fucking tell me. And it's like, no, we need I said, well, if it's important, you'll send me a fucking letter a week after it was due, like you normally do, because I get a thing saying, you've got a tax payment due last Wednesday.
Yeah.
Cheers,
So
cunt.
where-
Listen, you scammer, I've never paid my tax on time since I've been an adult, and
I
I know
know.
this isn't how this works.
I know your type.
So you're getting scammed whether it's actually the government or not.
Exactly. Anyway, turns out it was legit, and then then I get a text message that it was in a thread of text messages from the first year I didn't
So
pay
was
my
it
tax.
was it one of the vendors who you haven't paid for your wedding debt collecting on you? Is that what it was?
No, it was legit like overdue tax account.
I haven't been paid.
ATO message that was in the right thread, and then I was like, all right, well I'll ring him back because I hung up on him. Ring him back, same thing. Need to confirm your identity. And she's asking me 50,000 fucking questions. Passport, the fucking works. And I was
That
like, I'm
seems
driving.
dodgy as shit.
I'm driving. I don't have those details right now. And she's like, well, you'll need to pull over. I said, no, I fucking don't. It's not that important. Send me a fucking letter like you normally do. Anyway.
Yeah,
look-
but don't you have the digital ID? It's not what's
Yeah,
called My
I've
ID.
Done all of that shit 10 times.
Are you about to read those details out on camera?
So
No one logs into them.
Done all of that shit, and then they go,
I
it's an
did
automated...
recently. Yeah, it was a real problem.
automated thing at the start of the phone call saying if you we may ask some details to verify your identity. If you have done this previously, then this is a lot quicker conversation or whatever. And it's like, how many fucking times do you need to do it? And is it to each different person? Like that's cool. I don't
Yes.
know. Anyway, so fucking hate the ATO. And
Well, that's been established.
I
on
don't
many
know anyone
episodes.
who loves them.
the only thing they're good for is feeding my worm farm when I shred their fucking letter and put it in the compost bin. So,
The letter you demanded they send you, and they sent you a $30 fee for
Fuck
creating.
you! Don't call me. Send
know.
a letter. Fuck this letter.
and then I email them back and say,
send me a letter.
I email them back and say, I chose email notifications to save the planet, you insensitive fucks.
The worms are all dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. The worms ate your letter and died.
I got a screenshot shared with me the other day, which was an email that got sent to a Christian college. So these people live right opposite, and there's a very obnoxious fire alarm that goes off every time there's not a fire. Just a real pain in the ass. So,
That's a hazard.
All you need to know: Christian school fire alarm. Jesus fucking Christ! Fix your damn fire alarm. You'd think with the thousands of dollars you sponge off parents non-stop, you could afford a damn fire alarm that works. I've been here for 6+ years and that piece of shit system still doesn't work. Why does it need to be 5,000 decibels? Do you need to make sure God can hear it? Thanks yet again for keeping my family awake. Jesus fucking Christ, the best opener to a Christian school.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah.
Speaking about emergencies,
Yeah.
so we just redid our first aid certificates. So we were looking up the laws and hotly debating who is responsible for duty of care at a wedding. Have you ever had to perform any first aid at a wedding, or have you seen someone else?
I've
have to
done mouth
perform?
to cock, but that's about it.
No, but you've called in Ross Hogg.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, someone had an epileptic seizure and my dad's a GP that lived like 5 doors down the street. So he brought his van up because the ambulances were all out of town, put the patient in the back seat, took him up to the hospital.
I was going to say what I didn't know and learnt this morning via Google, not via AI response, but via a search engine, an actual search engine, not GPT.
Someone's got to be in there, boys.
Yeah, we
I do.
come back to that.
I do.
Heated debate.
So anti-AI. And so basically how remote or rural you are is based on how long it takes you to drive to the nearest hospital. And that's literally
Yeah.
how they classify the different metropolitan areas.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
But hang on, what's this
What do you
got to do
mean?
with duty of care?
It's got to do with the fact that if there isn't an ambulance within like, I think it's like 40 minutes
Yeah.
of the location, like then anyone who's employed on site is basically the people who are responsible for doing first
Well, we
aid.
just had that. I mean, the only reason I remembered is because I listened back to the episode. When I told that story where I was out at the, you know where St Joseph's Guest House is?
Yeah.
It's St Albans,
Yeah.
out the back
Oh,
of
yeah,
Bumfuck.
yeah.
We went out. Nick and I went out there for the long weekend. Not the guest house. There's a free camp across the road from the pub, and I told the story about an old lady got pulled over by a dog in the pub, and went face down, and there was blood everywhere. Which we had a discussion about claret. I used claret in terms of blood, and he didn't know what I was talking about.
No.
I mean, it wasn't that confusing. I didn't think.
I think it's like a hybrid of
Well, I
two
think you-
birds.
and
like
also-
a parrot and something else.
And also, you haven't listened to enough like footy commentating, I would imagine too. But anyway, because it's St Albans is in Bumfuck, they rang an ambulance and it took, because it's got to come across on the ferry at Wiseman's.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
So it came from Hornsby. It took an hour and a half for the ambulance to arrive.
That person would have for sure been dead if it wasn't
Yeah.
for.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, she wasn't that. She just went face down and was old.
Gee, well, I actually I set someone's arm. So we had parents of a couple who were in. So the parents were in their 90s and they came over from England and they were swing dancing for like 3 straight days. These
So I didn't know how that sentence was going to finish. They were in the lifestyle.
You set their arm. What, did it get stuck in the
I'm not going to say what other activities they maybe got up to, but they were.
They're in their 90s. They're from England. They were swingers.
They were a party heavy group, but they were dancing and dancing and dancing.
lifestyle.
And I was like, this can't go well. This can't go well. They were all drinking, and I was like, something's going to happen. She did. She fell, and something happened, and I had to strap that, like the arm up and set it and everything.
Strap the arm up.
Yes. And then I asked the bar, and the bar were like, oh, we don't have any first aid on site. So, like, there's no one here for that.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit.
And which was just crazy. And I found out later it saved her arm and they were able to put pins in and do it only because of the way I wrapped it, which is crazy.
But it's crazy, and I shouldn't say this because there's probably venues that we
Also,
love out
well
there,
done.
going out there,
Thanks.
but surely if you've got a venue of any decent size, there should be a first aid person
There should.
on site.
But guess what?
Like, and even if, like you said, one of the staff who's done the course,
But what
and there's
about-
a box above the bar that they can pull down and do the thing.
True, but providing
Sorry. I thought, well, my mind's going, but what if she did lose the arm? That's going to make swing dancing very fucking awkward. When he goes to spin her out, oh, wrong end.
Well, and particularly, not only that, also if she was a swinger and she wanted to do a bit of downhill skiing, she... yeah. Back to one.
Oh, God.
so
Anyway, you can wait in the car if you like, mate.
so basically
No, I went to dip
Basically-
her.
I found out that if a couple are dry hiring a venue, they are legally responsible and they should have either a paramedic on site or they should get like public liability insurance. And I don't think people are doing that.
Also,
Well, because they're relying on the venue to have public liability.
but
Yeah,
venues
but-
that ask us for our public liability, because then they say if someone trips over on their
Like
walk
your
down the
line.
aisle,
That's
that
on them.
we're in control of that 30-minute section of the day.
Bullshit.
Which means-
that's a lie.
But they tell us that and say
That's a
we
lie.
need your public liability because if someone goes tits up at my venue
It's
in
one
your
of that.
ceremony, you're liable and you're the one that gets
it's-
sued. So
I think it only applies
shit.
to your equipment.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's as far as it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
someone
Like if they
trips
trip over
our
your
lead
PA or whatever.
anything like that, then
But
yeah,
it's
that's when we have
so.
trouble.
I mean, and you guys would find the same. I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've all got public liability insurance. Mm-hmm. I'm only looking at you. I know they do.
why are you looking at me?
Well, because if
That's
there's wait, anyone on this couch, it's unlikely to have it. It's you.
Oh, it's a fucking scam.
But
What you're saying is I should fall down your stairs and I'll be financially stable.
Also, Lincoln's gone and put the cord in through the hole of
I
the.
saw the hole. I was like, did you make that?
yeah, he made no.
that's
Lincoln got a
called fucking
Stanley
Labradors.
No, Lincoln got a Stanley knife out and went fucking. If he can't organise a venue, I will fucking do this.
It's a no H&S issue.
No,
I've
but
got to cut
it's just
cut a
really
hole in this.
interesting to me the venues that like because you'll be the same. You go 10 months out of the year, no one will ever ask for it, and then suddenly you'll get. And I had one. I won't name the venue. Not only did they ask for it, but they then had this other whole sheet that I had to fill out that gave me because I wasn't one of their preferred, who obviously had done something previously, I was getting a 1-day accreditation to work at their venue. And the way it's worded was, once I've filled that in, it's been approved, then they'll let the couple know that they can secure my services for the venue, which is too late. It's already happened and the wedding's very close by. And they were like, we're really sorry we forgot to send you this.
Also,
But it's
don't
like-
bother
but-
sending it. It's too fucking late.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
you as
Every
the
I,
venue
venue.
are going to
I
refund the couple.
I sat there, I stared at it, giggled, filled it out, and fucking sent it off. But it's just like I don't
Every
know, it's
venue.
just, even the way it's worded of like, you know, once you do this, we'll let the couple know if it's okay that you can come. And I'm like,
What is crazy is
You're not my mum. I do what I want.
But it is. We're hired by the couple, but then the venue are always stipulating if we can do the wedding or what we can do at the wedding, and it's insane. Like,
But-
and I'm sick of people trying to tell me how to run my business.
Interestingly, like I can, and again, I won't name them, but two venues. One who they send out like we understand it's another venue that has a very heavily weighted preferred vendor list, and if you're outside of that, I think they even charge.
What, they're all
Yeah.
they're all
Yeah.
fat cunts.
No, they charge the vendors fees. A lot of venues
this
do.
venue particularly
couples as
charges
well,
the
yeah.
couple. They go, if you don't use someone on
Yeah,
our
I've seen that
list,
before.
there's a fee involved. But they send out
Exploitative.
a video, a form. Which I'll be honest, I'd been to this same venue a number of times before, and then this was obviously their new policy, and they sent the thing, and I went, I don't think so. But part of it was, and it's really interesting what you said about, because the first venue that I talked about today specifically said in the form you had to fill out, you are not. This spells out that you are not in any way an employee of ours. We are not responsible for you. We're not responsible to help you set up and facilitate your job. I mean, obviously they're just covering themselves. They probably would, I'm sure. But they were very specific about that. This other one who's got the preferred vendor list that they charge for, theirs essentially said, while you are on, it was the complete opposite. While you are on site, you are essentially bound by like our terms and conditions and are an employee. And I was like, I'm definitely not signing that. But I just thought,
Also,
I just thought it was
paying me. I'm not an employee.
yeah, but
right,
which,
yeah, it
I
was
thought it
just-
was super. Which this is why I didn't sign it. But I thought it was super interesting when I got this one the other day that it was the complete opposite of the other. Like one's going, while you're here, we're in charge of you,
responsibility
and
of
the other
you.
one was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
we will have nothing to do with anything you're doing.
Funny if it was the same lawyer that drew up both.
But
of them.
that's the thing. What's crazy is we have contracts for nearly every venue we show up at.
Yeah.
And they're always telling us how to do things. And like, if you perform at our venue, you must do social media for us or you're not allowed on site. Stuff like that. And that's insane. Like, you're not employing
No,
me.
no, no.
Are these
Yeah,
Sydney
it's-
venues?
No, these are everywhere.
It's also the venues that want you on the preferred supplier list. They go as a part of that preferred supplier. You need to do this X, Y, and Z.
The
you
one
know?
I just did this week said, you will not pay us any essentially gratuity to be here, and we, vice versa. However, if you were to share social media images, we would be particularly appreciative or something. But it was basically
That's nice.
we're not going to charge you,
Thanks,
but
mate,
if you
yeah.
did it, that'd be great. Which I thought was, and that's fine. We're not
fine,
forcing
yeah.
you to, but
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some places we go and they're like, you must do these things for us. And it's outrageous.
One reel, one post, one like
in the contract
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah.
to work here.
At the venue.
Holy shit!
Yeah, they knock it off the hinges every day.
Okay. Are they all right?
Keep it down, Lincoln.
And then they've learnt if they run fast enough through the door. they
We're
can
talking
push
about the
crate
Labradors.
away from the door, and then
Yeah,
have
right.
free roam at the house.
Lincoln's lurking over the cameras to say it's time.
All right, I'll just finish off with one last
No.
thing on my list.
No, because essentially what we're going to do is go cut and then start again.
Well, it makes sense because it's for this week.
No.
That was that story from the weekend. And
no.
you're not
Turn it
the
off.
boss.
In summary,
Black it out, mate.
in
Black it
summary,
out,
the
Lincoln.
greatest scams are the ATO and the venues
You're a
locking the
fucking bully.
vendors in.
Black it out, Lincoln.
I would divorce you too.
Yeah, good. It's all right. Wait, get in line.
All right, see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.